For context, last year I made a game in Unity for a school project. In this school project, you have to create your own game in whatever platform you chose. I chose Unity since I wanted to experiment with it. I didn't know C# at all, so it was a bit weird. Since I was lazy, I used Danny's tutorial on character controller and grappling gun. I used this tutorial since I knew nothing about C# and it was just a school project. I got the scripts up and ready and it totally worked, and I was happy. I also didn't know how to make materials, so I used free assets from the Unity asset store. It had realistic graphics that did not fit the game, but I just rolled it. I published the game on itch.io, sent the link to my teacher and relaxed. The project took 2 days to make. Fast forward to April 2023 and here I am deciding I want to make a video about updating my first Unity game. And so I did. I started off by replacing the free assets I got from the Unity store like the ground materials, the sky and platform materials. I also updated the gun collision so that you couldn't jump with the gun. After that, I wanted to rename the scene, so I went and did. The only problem is I haven't saved, so it reset back to its original state when I renamed it. It was annoying, but I replayed the materials again, but forgetting to update the gun collision. Next was the void. I wanted to make a script so that when the player Y coordinate is -10 or more to reset the current scene. I wanted to code this myself, so I tried, but only failed and errors started to pop up. It was like this for almost half an hour. In that time I was researching and trying to find solutions. I found some and fixed my code, but one line of code was not working. I tried and tried but gave up and used ChatGPT for help. The code it wrote was embarrassingly obvious and too logical. After that, I duplicated the scene and renamed the duplicate to title screen so I can have I deleted the player and other parts and only left the map, the light, and the camera. I positioned the camera into a good place and began to make UI elements in Photoshop. I made the title text and a button texture. It was pretty horrible. I took a font for the button text and put all the elements into Unity. I also added a tip that said when you pressed K, you would go back to the title screen if you were in the game already. After putting the tip, I created a script so the tip actually worked, and I used some external help to make it fun. It was off camera, so you wouldn't know. Next was the title screen song. I searched for everyone's favorite non-copyright music creator, Kevin MacLeod. I got the song from him and put it into my project. Thanks, Mr. MacLeod. After that, I realized the mouse wasn't showing in the first scene, so I made a scripted title screen to make the mouse be visible and allowed to move. Some code stealing, arguing with AI, and documentation later, I got it working. That followed with a script for showing and hiding UI elements if I press the play button. Since I wanted to make more levels in the future, I was doing this for a level select screen. I argued with AI on how to do this since I was a bit slow and got it working with all UI elements. I forgot to mention, I also updated some project settings, but it's not that important. Then I took screenshots of my project for a photo in the level select and also for the itch.io page. Next, I chose some images and cropped them. I wound up choosing one that looked alright. I put the image in the project and arranged it so it would look good. After all of that, I asked the AI robot to make me a script so when I click the play level button, it would change to a specific scene. With the robot not working sometimes, I managed to get the code and it worked as expected. To make the title screen more active, I stole a camera moving up, down, left and right script from another project I'm working on. It looks so much better after. And then I failed in finding post-processing to make my game look better, and also failed to make a quality selection pop up before the game since I can't find it, and the AI is no help. Then, I made a replacement for the original project icon so that it will look like the actual game, and then I built the project, compressed it, posted it on itch.io, edited the page and made a devlog on it. This is just the beginning of updating the project, and I plan to do more in the future. If you want to play the game, the link to the project will be in the description. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like the video if you liked, dislike if you didn't, subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Goodbye.